Hi.
Welcome to Chess.
Thank you, BAMBA. Today we are here to share with the followers of Tele Ecole TV, the television 100% dedicated to education, about an interesting and important event happening in Chess. Well, the School of Polytechnical School of Chess has organized a great day called an English Day, which we have learned a lot of things.
And what is specific with Tele Ecole is all the contents are made by students themselves. And today our correspondent is
OUISSAL as our representative. Here we go.
Very good morning all on this very auspicious and ever so delightful day of the cultural, scientific and sportive week of Polytechnique Chess. I have the honor to extend you an unfarewell welcome to all of our guests and to you. Every year the English Club finds it a huge pleasure to receive the young minds of today and the future responsible citizens of tomorrow, help them to improve in each ceremony, help them to improve their English and speak more confidently and fluently. So among the activities we have planned for today, we have the main lecture held by the Honorable Mrs. Sarfarinjay and some other several fruitful activities that I will let you discover during the day, and we'll meet inshallah after.
not only the lecturer was lecturing, but also the floor was given to the public. And believe in me, they all said, wow, it was amazing. Let us go to know what they think or how they feel.
I would like to thank you for the fruitful information you've shared with us. We were very pleased to have you. And I'd like to know your impression about the day and how.
Thank you. So it was a real pleasure to be here. And I was really honored to be invited to present something about the entrepreneurship, which is very important for young people now. So my impression that when they are students or just people who gather to just like practicing their language, but all is about practicing the English, okay? We're organizing, we're talking about topics, but the most important thing is that people are trying to improve themselves into the spoken language, which is English. So this is a honor for me. This is, I say, this is not the first time you see, attend this kind of meeting, but I was really honored and really amazed about the talents that I have seen here today. So thank you also for your invitation.
Thank you a lot, and we are so pleased to have you here. And I have by my side the famous Moulay, who doesn't know Moulay. Since I came to the school, he was loyal to the English club, and he's still here, mashallah, after 3 years. And Moulay, would you tell us a little bit about your English club day?
Yes, you know that this is extremely important to attend such kind of event. Why? Because this is going to allow us to share what we have in English. We've been extremely delighted to receive today Mrs. Sar. She's an English teacher and she has been great. And once again, we thank you guys, we thank you all. And we thank also Tele Ecole for having come here for the first time. And let's just try to hope that this is going to be an everlasting partnership with them. We've seen their work through English Talk or Talk English that they are doing. And I'm really happy to see that people are now doing their best to promote again this magnificent language, which is English. Thank you.
Thank you, Moulay. Thank you so much. Baibite, would you tell us about how the preparation lasted? Was it long or it was on the spot?
Yeah, so the preparation was not difficult at all because we had the passion, and if you have the passion of something, you may do a lot of jobs, a lot of things, but you will not feel it because you love what you do. And we love English. We are English lovers, and we try every time to act on it, to try to get more knowledge, you know. And I think through this English club, we have a lot of baggage, you know, from this English club. And so we didn't, or we will not plan to let this English club down. we are going so to support our younger who will come for the next years, And I say English is very important, and we have to value this language as an engineer. So we have to be in situation where we will need English. So we have to prepare ourselves previously before that event. Thank you so much.
Here is Sheikhun joined me. He is our fourth guest in the last. I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
Yes, good morning everyone. So my name is Sheikh Giran and I am the current chairperson of El Haji Malisi High School English Club, and I'm so happy to be here today. Yes.
Okay, my question to you, it will be direct. Are you a feminist?
Yes, I'm a feminist.
Okay, cheer up. I love it. Okay, tell me why you are a feminist.
Because I love women and I want to help them because they are very important in this society, because they are our mothers, our wives, our sisters, and if we help if we help them, we help ourselves. So that's the only thing.
Okay, thank you, Sheikh. Welcome back, everybody, and I'm very pleased to meet you again. And after the lecture has ended, we are going to go for some quick interviews with our beautiful guest. And I'm gonna let her introduce herself first.
So first, before all, allow me to say good afternoon to you guys. I am named after Mariamba. I am from Maliksi High School English Club. So today we are feeling gladness, happiness, and pride to be here in order to represent our school. Yes, so we've enjoyed really the fit. Everything was okay. So really thank you for inviting us.
Okay, thank you, dear. We are very pleased to have you here. The pleasure is ours. I'm gonna ask you about what has attracted the most your attention during the lecture or the different activities that we have planned.
Really, I was impressioned by everything because you guys are so involved in what you are doing, so divided. So I really appreciate everything. I am so glad I can even express what I'm feeling inside my heart. So just, I am happy, really.
And I have on my left the lovely Aisha Agnes Diouf. She is the president of the English Club, and I think she has something to add.
Well, we are very glad, very happy to have run this day as we wanted it to be. We are thankful for all people that have attended this event, and we congratulate the winners of the different contests and just say alhamdulillah that everything is done in the way we wanted it.
I think that we are at the junction where the chapter ends. Unfortunately, our activities are done, and we have enjoyed a lot your company, guys. I thank all of our guests for coming, for sharing with us our humble joy, and I thank Tele Ecole a lot for coming and making this year special covering our events. And I hope, inshallah, it will be an everlasting partnership for the upcoming days. I thank you guys a lot for coming with us, and inshallah, next year we will meet again.
Thank you, Bamba. Farinjai Sar did a wonderful lecture by the same way about the gender equality, the feminism, and then the entrepreneurship as the solution of unemployment. Let's follow her.
Guys, my name is Farinjai, but Mrs. Sar, and this is a kind of inequality, talking about the feminism, because my father's surname is Njai, but since I'm married, I have to take my husband's surname. So this is an inequality. We have to fight against that. Now, let's go. If you take a dictionary, you take the word entrepreneurship, it means that if you take the verb, it will be to start something. So, entreprendre, to undertake something, to start something with your own idea. And this is the idea of independence, okay? And here we have a definition: the capacity and willingness to develop, organize, and manage a business venture along with any of its risks in order to make profit. Independency, to make money, but with risk. Because it is our idea. We are going to make our own efforts to find our own funds the financial means, okay, to make our entrepreneur, our company work. So we have to bear in mind the risk. Now another scholar, Joseph Schumpeter, focused on how the entrepreneurs drive for innovation and improvement creates upheaval and changes. This is very important. You have the risk, you have the independence, you have to make profit. But what is the most important thing in entrepreneurship is innovation, new things, is the improvement. To know how you can improve your environment, how you can improve your social life, your own social life, and the social life of your families, your family members, the people who depend on you. And this is very important. And one last, describe entrepreneur as someone who actually look for changes, respond to it, make the efforts, exploit changes as opportunities. You have first to look for changes. What should be changed in the life? We have unemployment. It is an issue. It is a problem for all students who get their diplomas, their certificates. You all have things in your minds, but you all are scared of how to get a work. Where I am going to get a work, how I will do to get a work and a good work. This is our final objective, our final aim, to get a good work. Next thing, process entrepreneurship, another definition. Process of doing something new and something different. I was talking about innovation for the purpose of creating wealth for the individual and adding value to the society. I was talking about changing our environment, undertaking something new, an idea. We have a small idea in our mind. We jot it down. We write a business plan, okay? We go to find funds, financial means, and we create something for our own development, our own improvement, and the improvement of our society. Because what is the final thing of our studies? You are here in the university. You are paid scholarships by the state. You see, now, what you should do for the country now. It's your turn to do something for the country, and it is very important to bear it in mind.
That was really very interesting, Bamba. Very, and I really wish I were there.
And I find quite right with you. Women are leaders. Tijan Magasuba and Hadijatu Arch's preoccupation was about the nature. Of course, they was talking about the climate change. We all know that it is important and interesting to protect the environment in which we are living, because not only it's our own, but also the future generations want. To know more about that, let's have a look.
Welcome again to our dear guests. So we are here, Hadijatu Arch and me, Tijan Mangasuba, to do a little talk about the climate change. So why climate change? Because this is a topic that involves each one of us, and a topic that have impact in our daily lives, all of us here. So climate change, when we say climate change, as the name is so telling, it refers about changes that impact both the weather and the climate. So the Earth's climate is getting warmer and warmer, as we are all noticing it. And a study has revealed that the temperature, the average temperature of the world has increased of 1 degree Fahrenheit this last century. So as a result of all this, we see that our Earth is sick. It is suffering. So the question that we may ask is, what are we doing? What makes our Earth so sick right now? We talk about the greenhouse effect, which is a natural process that helps the atmosphere to retain the sun's heat and to lead us to have a necessary condition to live here with a normal temperature and a normal climate. Besides the greenhouse effect, we are here as human beings with our activities that maximize the greenhouse effect. And by maximize, I mean that reducing its efficiency. And when I say human activities, I mean mainly the growth of the population, and most importantly, the high demand of energy. We all know that we are here living in a world where we have a lot of machines and a lot of stuffs that require a lot of energy. And those energies are from fossil ones. And the fossil energy, as we know, by their use, they are emitting a lot of substances, a lot of gases that are in our atmosphere, the atmosphere that we are breathing daily. So, that being said, all those causes has a lot of impact in our lives, and mainly both in our health and also in our environment.
Hello, everybody. So, as Tijan said it, the climate crisis is both the easiest and the hardest issue that we have ever faced. It's the easiest because we all know what we have to do. We have to stop the emission of greenhouse gases. But it's the hardest because our current economics are all dependent on burning fossil fuels and thereby destroying our ecosystems in order to build everlasting economic growth. But the good news are that the disaster is evitable. We can tackle the problem. And even though there are some effects that we won't be able to avoid and we will have to deal with it, but we have to limit the future impacts. And this means finding solutions to cut greenhouse gas emissions. So the first solution is about using renewable energy like solar or wind power, and this energy provides us endless supply of energy unless the fossil fuels which will run out certainly one day. And the second solution is to watch what you buy and where you buy it from. Buying just what you need will help you save money, reduce waste, and improve your environmental footprint. And also by supporting eco-friendly products, you are encouraging companies to produce their products in a more sustainable way. Eat sustainably. What you eat contributes a lot of the emission of greenhouse gases. For example, farming animals requires water, feed, and a lot of space. And so moving away from a meat-dominating diet to a more plant-based diet will help you lower a lot your impact in the environment. Be wise about waste. Just imagine returning to the supermarket and throwing a third of your shopping straight into the bin. That is roughly the proportion of food that is lost or wasted every single year. So the next time you put something into the bin, you have to think about it. You can talk to your friend, your family, your neighbors, and get them make smart choices. So speak up, speak to everyone, and make your voice heard. And over the last 200 years, human beings have shown that they can change the climate. And we've changed it for the worse by doing wrong things. Now let's show that we can change it for the better by doing right things in order to make a better world and to protect our future generation. So that is all for my presentation. Thanks a lot.
Malaysia, it's my shining paradise. Malaysia, it's my way of kingdom. When you love me something, sacrifice yourself and work. Sometimes moments can be hard, but we overcome.
I myself learned a lot because it was very interesting.
Yes, of course, Bamba, it was. That was really wonderful, a great day, rich in knowledge. So, ladies and gentlemen, I promise you everybody appreciate it, but I'm so sorry, this is the end of this focus. We just give you rendezvous, isn't it, Bamba, these following days. Goodbye for now.